Hello and welcome to the program, or as I like to call it, profiles in either incredible luck or horrifying incompetence, maybe both. We're diving deep into the world of political assassination attempts that, well, didn't quite hit the mark. These are stories about powerful people coming face to face with mortality and the often absurd circumstances surrounding those moments. Buckle up, because we're about to explore some truly wild rides through history, culminating in a finale that, frankly, you won't believe happened. Our tale takes us back to 1835 with Andrew Jackson, a president who makes strongman Twitter obsessives look like pacifists. Jackson was no stranger to violence. He'd fought duels and brawled in the streets. When Richard Lawrence took shots at Jackson outside the Capitol, he picked the wrong president. Both of Lawrence's pistols misfired, not one, both. Jackson responded by beating Lawrence with his cane until bystanders intervened. Lawrence was later found to be mentally ill, a stark reminder of the dangers of leadership. Next up, we have the man who would probably wrestle a bear for breakfast if given the chance, Theodore Roosevelt. In 1912, while campaigning for president, Teddy was shot in the chest by a saloon keeper named John Schrank. Most people, after being shot, tend to seek medical attention. Not Teddy. With a bullet lodged in his chest, he proceeded to deliver a 90-minute speech. He even showed the stunned crowd his blood-stained shirt and declared, "It takes more than that to kill a bull moose." The bullet had been slowed by a glasses case and a thick wad of paper containing his speech. Teddy's toughness, already legendary, reached mythical status that day. Our third story takes a darker turn, folks. In 1933, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, or FDR as the cool kids called him, was targeted by an unemployed bricklayer named Giuseppe Zangara. While FDR was the intended target, Zangara's aim was tragically off. Instead of hitting Roosevelt, Zangara's bullets injured several bystanders, fatally wounding Chicago Mayor Anton Cermak. Zangara, claiming he had a stomachache whenever he saw a man in a fancy suit, was quickly apprehended and executed. The event sent shockwaves through the nation, highlighting the very real dangers faced by those in the public eye. Chapter 4. The Blair House Shootout, Truman's Close Call. Hold on to your hats, folks, because our next story involves a shootout in the streets of Washington, D.C. In 1950, Harry S. Truman was staying at Blair House because the White House was undergoing renovations. Two Puerto Rican nationalists, Oscar Collazo and Griselio Torrezola, decided to take advantage of the temporary digs and launch an all-out assault on the building. A fierce gun battle erupted, leaving one attacker and a White House police officer dead. Truman, thankfully unharmed, watched the chaos unfold from an upstairs window. It's a chilling reminder that even the most powerful people in the world are vulnerable, and that sometimes danger comes knocking when you least expect it. Chapter 5. De Gaulle. The man they couldn't kill, Charles de Gaulle, the French president, survived over 30 assassination attempts. The most daring was the Petit-Clamart ambush with a dozen gunmen. Miraculously, de Gaulle emerged unscathed. His car, however, was riddled with bullets. The would-be assassins were caught, cementing de Gaulle's unkillable image. Honestly, you have to wonder if he was secretly disappointed when someone didn't try to assassinate him. Chapter 6. Forgiveness in St. Peter's Square. In 1981, Pope John Paul II was shot by Mehmet Ali Agca. The attack sent shockwaves through the world. The Pope survived emergency surgery. Years later, he forgave Agca in prison, a powerful symbol of hope and humanity. Hold on to your jelly beans, because our next story features a president known for his charm and a brush with death. In 1981, Ronald Reagan was leaving a Washington, D.C. hotel when shots rang out. The gunman, John Hinckley Jr., fired 6 times, hitting Reagan and 3 others. Hinckley's motive? To impress actress Jodie Foster. Yes, you heard that right. This man tried to assassinate the president to get a date. Chapter 8. Benazir Bhutto, A Life Under Threat. Our next story takes us to Pakistan. where Benazir Bhutto, the first female prime minister of a Muslim-majority country, faced a constant barrage of threats and violence. Bhutto, a symbol of progress and hope for many, was a lightning rod for extremists who opposed her progressive policies. She survived multiple attempts on her life, including a massive bombing in 2007 that killed over 100 people. Tragically, her life was cut short later that year when she was assassinated during a political rally. Chapter 9. The Iron Lady and the Bomb. Our penultimate story takes us to England, where Margaret Thatcher, known for her steely resolve and no-nonsense leadership, stared down the Irish Republican Army, or IRA. In 1984, the IRA detonated a bomb at the Grand Hotel in Brighton, where Thatcher and her cabinet were staying during a Conservative Party conference. The explosion ripped through the hotel, killing 5 people and injuring dozens more. Thatcher, miraculously, escaped unharmed. The very next day, Thatcher, undeterred and projecting an image of strength, addressed the conference, her voice unwavering. It was a defiant act, a refusal to be cowed by terrorism, and a testament to her unwavering spirit. Chapter 10. The Assassination of Anwar Sadat, A Peacemaker's End. President Anwar Sadat, a Nobel Peace Prize laureate, paid the ultimate price for his pursuit of peace. In 1981, during a military parade, assassins disguised as soldiers opened fire on Sadat. The attack left Sadat and several others dead. The assassins were captured and executed. Sadat's assassination sent shockwaves through the Middle East and the world. So, there you have it, folks. 10 stories of close calls, near misses, and the ever-present shadow of violence that looms over those in power. These weren't just historical footnotes, they were stark reminders that leadership, for all its perks, often comes with a hefty price tag. From misfiring pistols to misguided fans, from political machinations to the unpredictable nature of fate, these stories offer a glimpse into the precarious world inhabited by those who dare to lead. And while we can marvel at their resilience, their courage in the face of danger, we also have to acknowledge the very real human cost of ambition. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more intriguing content.